Melania viciously attacked on television last night as millions of Americans watched in horror. The President and First Lady have had more than their fair share of criticism ever since the President announced that he would be running for office. They've gotten grief about the way they look together, the way they act in public, what labels they wear, and pretty much just picked apart for anything that might get them the slightest negative press. Considering how liberals are looking for absolutely anything that they can find to take in and accept that is negative about the first family, it's no wondering that people like Kathy Griffin think they can get away with the most over-the-top, unacceptably abrasive content about the president and his family. One longtime adversary of the president and his administration is late-night host Stephen Colbert. This so-called comedian takes any and all opportunities to insult the president. He's even gone so far as to make the most disgusting jokes about the president and his supposed, and completely unconfirmed, connection to Russia. Colbert's particularly nasty and personal brand of humor strikes again when he invited a somewhat well-known actress who impersonates the First Lady to read a no doubt labored over script that makes a joke of the first couple's relationship. Here's a little synopsis of how the fake interview went. Via New York Daily News, Melania Trump made a late-night appearance on The Late Show, or, at least, Laura Benanti's Melania Trump did. The Supergirl actress returned to Stephen Colbert's show with her impression of the First Lady. Just days after moving to the White House, Melania rejoiced at being reunited with her husband. "I couldn't be happier. See? These are my happy eyes," a miserable Benanti said. "It was so lonely in New York, doing whatever I wanted, whenever I wanted. I called it my prison of freedom." Now that Melania and Barron have moved to D.C., they had to wait for the first son to finish school and the Comcast guy to turn off the cable. The Trumps are back together. "There is no reason whatsoever why I shouldn't be in the White House," the faux First Lady said. "You can look for one, but I can't find one." Melania has arrived at the White House armed with a toothbrush, a romantic photo with her hubby, the picture of her slapping his hand away on the tarmac, which she said she thought was a mosquito because it was so small, and a roll-away ladder in case of an emergency. "With your husband?" Colbert asked. "Okay," Melania responded. The First Lady also insisted that her family would be in power for all 4 years. "We will be together in the White House for 1,315 days, 11 hours, 55 minutes and 20 seconds. America took a vow and Donald Trump is our president, for better or worse, for richer or even richer, in sickness or no health care. And we must honor that, no matter how often America fantasizes about being with Justin Trudeau," she said. "In your greatest moments of doubt, you can always drink. Make America great again." In case you wanted to see the clip in its entirety, here's the smut they're calling late-night television now. I know everyone wants to pretend that the marriage of the first couple is on the rocks, but they're basing this on a few ill-timed frames of a life together that has been under the spotlight since its conception. The heat was really turned up in the time since President Trump announced that he'd be running for office, and a few times people have gotten what they thought was a whiff of something wrong, and Katie barred the door. You'd think it was all over but the crying. The Daily Caller also picked up on this particularly ludicrous piece of fiction and had a few comments on it.